Today 1 year ago, one of our good friends and a great competitor, Howie, passed away. We miss him more than you can know, and we miss his spirit on the field. And right now I'm going to talk to someone who is as close to Howie as possible. Vladimir, tell me something about Howie.
Howie was a great guy.
Louder.
Howie was a great guy, fun to be with. I mean, you know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, they said the good one die young. Not that you guys are not good, but Howie was great, you know.
Are there any guys here you'd rather have go in his place?
Oh, yeah, me.
The list is too long.
Vlad, we all know how much you loved Howie and how much Howie loved you. And you're one of, I know how you've been feeling this last year. We haven't seen you because you've been too upset to come out, but I'm glad you're out here today.
Thank you.
All right, Vladimir. Ralphie, talk to me about Howie.
Howie, I always remember that every time I came to hit, he always sang to me, "Fly ball city," so that I can hit a fly ball.
And what was your reaction when he said that?
I would get a hit or something like that.
Okay.
I fly up every time he said that.
Joey, talk to me about Howie.
Howie was the guy that played with me when we was uptown on 145th and Lennox. They thought he was too old to play. We played with one pitch for a strike. Howie batted 700 on the team, led the entire team, this team, OBP, and hitting 700.
If I could say something, as a guy who pitches, if there was a man on second, Howie was the last guy I wanted to see up. Somehow he always scraped, after the Howie shuffle, somehow he always scraped through and got that hit. Lex?
The thing I loved about Howie was his laugh. Every foul ball he hit, and then the pure joy of running when he'd run in right field and make a catch that guys half his age wouldn't catch, and he would just let out with a huge laugh, and I miss it.
Did you ever see Howie not hustle?
Definitely not.
Never. Howie was always hustling. Steve, how about you?
Every time I played in the outfield and Howie was up, I'd look over at the right fielder and I'd say, "Come on, give that guy some respect." And I would just pray that he'd hit it over the guy's head. But as a man, Howie got respect from everybody.
Charlie, any thoughts since?
Yeah, Howie always paid his $2. One thing about Howie, he gave that $2 up, no matter how bad the tour was. I love Howie.
And I've been paying $3.
How about you, Dave?
He's the only guy I know who traveled 2 hours to take a bus and 3 trains to walk on Saturday. He wished he came to the plate with a 3 and 2 count every time because it was always going to be 3 and 2. It's like a human rain delay.
Derek Jeter's father. I know you raised a great ball player, but compared to Howie, how is Derek?
Howie was a great guy. I remember that he always called me Diving Dave whenever I got up, because I always would dive for the ball, and he said, "I'm so afraid for you that you're going to get hurt," because I would always dive. But he was a really great guy. I miss him.
We all miss him too. Willie, this have subtitles so you could speak.
Howie used to say to me, "Willie, push strikes."
Yes.
He's a pitcher.
Yes.
Push strikes.
Yes.
That's it.
If Howie was still alive, would you give him part of your pension?
I think about it.
Dave, how about you?
I received this ball as a gift signed by Negro League players. And I had it on my shelf for a while, and I said, you know, who would appreciate this more than Howie? Because we always talk about Negro Leagues. So I gave it to him as a gift, and I remember he was like welled up. And today one of the young players asked me who Howie was, who didn't know him. And I just said he had, well, I'll say to you what I said to him. I said he had wonderful presence, he was dynamic, he added a lot of fun to the game, and we just loved having him here. It wasn't the same on days he didn't show up.
We did. We loved Howie. Grouchy Jack, what about you? Did you ever get mad at Howie?
I got mad at Howie when I was catching and he, with his backswing, hit me in the head, and another time he threw the bat, and I told him it should not happen again, and it didn't. What I remember about Howie are the conversations that I had with him that had nothing to do with softball. He just was very smart, intelligent, decent guy.
Good man. Raul, now you're one of the fastest players down here. Howie was 70 years old. What did you think about his speed?
I got my money on Howie.
Howie always hustled, always played hard, never complained about catching, which I know is a bowling position. He also never complained about batting last, even though he was always on base. Yeah, Howie was always on base. He never complained.
Never complained.
Batting last, never complained about that.
How about you, Big Vince? How did you feel when Howie was up at the plate and you were pitching in a close game?
Scary hitter.
How many times did he make you throw your glove?
Probably 100 times. But the thing I loved about Howie was he could always make me laugh. When he was catching me, if I threw a ball way outside, he'd say, "Nobody out there, Vince." I keep the shirt off my back, especially now that I've lost a lot.
But keep your shirt on for the day.
I'm going to take mine off.
Bandana Man, how about you?
For me, Howie, epitomizes what his game is all about. The spirit of warmth, of generosity, and camaraderie, and just a spirit of competition. That's what Howie's all about.
Good, very nice. Tony, Big Tony back there, and what do you feel about this great man?
The thing I remember about Howie the most is we was playing downtown. Everybody kept saying, "Tony, come in, come in." And I didn't want to come in, and I came in, and Howie hit the ball.
Yeah. I think I was pitching that game. I'll tell you the truth.
It just was like, it summed up everything. You could not sleep on Howie. You couldn't dictate what he's going to do. You knew this guy was going to get on base. And like Joe said, he batted 700 uptown. The guys used to laugh when Howie got up. After Howie hit the ball, it was like, we can't get this guy out. And I love that. I love that about Howie.
How about that Howie shuffle?
No, I can't dance that.
And Vince, how about you?
He's just a decent guy, always, friendly and warm. You can talk to him about anything besides the game. That's what everybody else says too. As a hitter, he's just very deceptive because he's always on base and he's always 3-2.
Very patient.
Very, very patient. And so there's a good chance he's going to get on base. And you wouldn't think he'd be able to hit as well as he did, but he's just so smart as a baseball player.
Could you imagine how he played 30 years ago? How devastating he must have been, how fast he must have been.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
At 40,
even at 40, he must have been something. Because he was fast at his age, at 70.
How about you, Dave Giovanni?
I think, he was a great ball player, we all know that, but I don't think anybody here can ever remember Howie saying, in anger, saying something really mad at somebody or saying something bad. He was a really good person.
Never mean-spirited.
A real treasure to be around, and he's missed.
And the few times he did get angry, though, he was hilarious to watch.
Yeah, usually with Paulie or Vlad.
Right. How about you, You yet, big man? Let's hear. Get a little closer.
I didn't know Howie that long, but I had the honor of playing with him a few seasons. He was a great guy. I just remember he had a great sense of humor. He could talk about anything, and we'd talk about different people would talk different things. And with me, we'd talk baseball, we'd talk boxing.
He made everybody feel comfortable.
He made everybody feel great. He was a wonderful man, and I'm very lucky that I.
Thank you, Ann. Is there anybody else I have? He talked to me about Howie, who was your battery mate on many occasions.
Well, he was great to have as a catcher and a friend. And I think Howie saw the world like few people really do. He saw the whole perspective of everything, if that makes any sense. And he was a gentleman, and I could talk to him about anything, even stuff like we both played recorder, we both played instrument. How many guys can you talk to about stuff like that?
He was a talented man in many ways.
Sure was. I miss him.
We all do. Thank you. Now, he just swam in from Cuba. What's your recollection of Howie?
A lot of things. Todd reminded me right now how proud he was when Obama got elected. But before that, I liked Howie. Like, for example, I noticed he used to wear an old Cuban Negro League hat, the Triple Bs, and I asked him about it. And him and me used to talk about it, and he brought me in a big newspaper article about Latin ball players in Washington Heights. He just loved the game. He had true love for the game.
Can we all say we miss him and God bless Howie?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Did you speak here?